Well, hello. I am going to try to show you how I do the Ken Stillman style bouquet. I usually use a terracotta saucer. You can use, like, this is about a 3-inch, or you can get the 4-inch. I use whichever size I feel like. So we're using this size right now. Okay? I'm not going to build the whole thing. I'm just going to kind of show you how I do it, and I'll assume that you can do the rest. In case you can't see, or in case you're not familiar with it, just check one of my previous videos. It kind of shows you, I've glued a paper clip onto the bottom side of the terracotta pot, saucer. Sometimes I use a pot, but I'm using a saucer right here. In the previous video that I described this, I said I used a variety of glues and rubber cement. I have switched to just the hot gun, or hot glue gun. This actually says low temperature, but you know. Anyway, I find the low temperature is great. It seals the paper clip on within a minute, and it's ready to use. Okay, and it's not hot enough. It doesn't blow up the balloons or explode the balloons. So anyway, now I'm going to show you how I do this. I kind of prefabbed it. I think if you're watching this video, you really don't need all of everything explained. So we've got the passageway right in there. Hopefully you can see that. And we're going to take this balloon, we've got a little bit of extra end on it, and I'm going to pass that through the paper clip. Okay, so sometimes, depending on how big the paper clip is, it's easier to do, and sometimes it's harder. There. Now, we've got it right through there. Okay. I'm going to then just put one or two knots in the balloon. There. There we are. So, that will be the middle. See, it's tight. Okay. Then I'm going to, I usually use a scrap of balloon. Actually, this is 2 scraps. Okay. Push it right through there. And then I'm going to grab colors. These are all randoms. I just grabbed these and blew up sections out of my junk bin, we'll say. And I just keep pushing the balloons in. There. There, bang, bang. All the way around. Of course, I'd have flowers on the end of these, and it would make it a little tougher to do all this, but you know, you figure it out, I know that. So I just keep, as I say, going around, and I've got 2 more to go around. Yeah. Then of course you'll adjust them at the height or at the bottom to make sure they're all pretty close to the same, as we know. So there. Now if you really want, there's no reason you can't also glue down each one of these. I wouldn't recommend it, but go ahead. If you want to do it, you do it. And this here will of course be pushed over. Well, when you do it, you'll have to wrap it around. But once again, I assume if you're watching this, you know how to make this part, or search up Ken Stillman balloon bouquets. Anyway, I'm just going to push that right in. And there we go. Now, depending on how tight you've made this, the saucer might fit all the way in. Mine, I wish I'd made this a little tighter, but I didn't. But anyway, and then I would definitely take my glue gun, and I would glue it around. That holds the saucer to the balloon. And if you really want, there's no reason you can't put glue in the middle here and glue your 2 balloons together. And of course, you're going to use at least 2 more rows of balloons. Use 5 rows of balloons. Whatever you want to do, that's what you do. So hopefully this explains how I often make my balloon bouquets. And hopefully you like it. And thank Ken Stillman for the idea. Okay, have a great day.